So, I'm so tired. I actually probably shouldn't be doing this. It's so strange here that even like Wolf is falling asleep. That's how strange it is, right? That never happens. That never happens around here. So, I want to open up a couple things in front of you guys. I've been kind of waiting to open them up all day. So we can tidy up a bit, as you know, tomorrow is another busy day. But I started this project, this puzzle project, and I kind of want to a little bit finish it. I want to get this stuff off the table so I can clean it up tonight. We have lately I've been repurposing some of the resin that I have. Like you see in here, like C is a star that I made from something else. But it didn't have a proper clip on it. It's really important that you put the clips in things while they are hardening, kind of thing. Just give me a sec here. Let's get rid of this gum. Wolfgang went to bed and left his Hubba Bubba gum out, so I'm like kind of enjoying it while it's quiet, right? Gum and coffee. Gum and coffee. What a combo. So, here at Maddogmountainarts, I always have a hard time just like scheduling one type of project. It's always like a bunch of types of projects, which can kind of get to be, it can definitely get to be overwhelming, because then it kind of means that like you're never at the end of projects ever. You're always like constantly in the middle of 5 or 6 projects, which means like my kitchen is like a mess. So these are light fixtures, which you guys have seen me make these a bunch of times before. Oh, this one actually turned out pretty cool. Look at the glitter on it. If you like yellow, it's kind of cool, so I'm supposed to like get up in the morning and do a live tomorrow so we can fix my bike with Philip there, which I super appreciate. But I might have to cancel on that one, you guys, because I don't know if I'm going to be able to get up in the morning. I've been having the insomnia, which I don't know if you guys know, but if you guys have the insomnia, I have the insomnia. Lately, I just like lay awake thinking about all the things. So we're going to do this as quick as we can. I'm going to chat with you guys. Hey, thank you very much. I will need to, how's it going? How's your day going? I will need to trim this tonight, see how inside the paws. Hey, it's Shin and the Wandering Repairman. Good to see you guys. I'll have to trim these tonight. I made this stuff last night, but I didn't do a show for you guys because I was getting Wolfgang to help me do the resin part of it. So I didn't bother because I'm going to show you in a second, but with the puzzle, the brush strokes were super important. These are earrings, but they just need to be poked through. They're a little bit harder to make sometimes. Like I have a whole pile of pairs of these that pretty much just need repair. As you can see right here, like see that little edge? I'll probably need to put a drop of like glue on it or another drop of resin on it, and you need to cut out all in between the little paw pieces. So I might do that later. I started watching this, like, man, Nicole Kidman's in a lot of shows lately, hey? I think she's in more shows now than she's ever been. So I was watching that 9 Perfect Strangers or whatever. It's okay. I kind of know where it's going though after watching a bit of it. This is a new mold for me. It's like a bust that this lady gave me, but look at her chin. Her chin didn't make it. She's missing a chin. Yeah, it is pretty cool, but she is missing her chin. So I don't know what you're supposed to do with these. Maybe you put succulents in it or something. And the whole like black and yellow combo, I don't know, like I said. Yeah, I did. That's what we do here. I like the back of it though. Look at how intricate her hair looks. Whew. Oh, is that an earring or a bun? I think it's an earring. Kind of cool. So I think these ones you put succulents in them. But these were gifted to me. Somebody bought these because, I don't know. Sometimes people order things and they're like, this isn't what I want. I'm going to give it to Maddogmountainarts. So that's cool. That works for me. Yeah, so lately, repurposing my resin that I have messed up on. Okay, so you see in this one, here is a butterfly that I made before. There's a bunch of tiny little beads in there. There's also a morel mushroom in there. Okay. But this butterfly, oh yeah? This butterfly didn't have a hook on it. Like, you got to sink the hooks in right away. I'll show you guys in just a second here. Just a second. But so this ends up to be like a wolf's head. Oh, cool. And I put some crystal quartz at the bottom of him. Whoa. He actually looks super sweet. Doesn't that look sweet? Because you guys know how we like to hunt rocks on this channel. So there's some crystal quartz in there. No worries. Sarah, it was nice to see you. Thanks for joining in a Maddogmountainarts live. If you like our videos, please like and subscribe. Or not, or just come back and join us for our random lives. That mushroom looks cool though, eh? Whew, hope you have a good sleep. So what I will do with this is I will probably put some magnets on the back, and it'll be a fridge magnet. Sometimes I make them with make them into a keychain, but then you need to sink a hook in there, and I was pretty tired last night. I'm pretty tired now. I was up to God, I can't sleep. What is wrong with me? What is wrong with me lately that I can't sleep? I just lay there thinking about my life choices, which have not been very good up until now. Let me tell you, not very good. And I'm regretting them deeply, and I just don't know what to do about it. I think that's what's keeping me awake. Thank you very much. So these are little koi fish that I make, and I've found that they sell best if you make them into a magnet. This is stuck. This is super stuck. The best part about making resin is opening the resin, but darn it. I don't want to use my teeth in front of you guys. I hate it when I have to use my teeth in front of you guys, because we should never use our teeth for things. I only get one set of teeth, right? But might have to though. Might have to, okay? So also on Maddogmountainarts, if you guys see me doing something, don't do that. Don't do this at home. We're a big proponent of don't do this at home, okay? Why is it stuck? It's weird. Sometimes when the molds get older, they can get, when the molds get older, they become less, like they want to let go of the resin, I guess is the word for it. Yeah, this one might be, interesting. Interesting. I like it when I do a live and things mess up on my live right away. Hey, Butterfly Rose Gillstrap. That's a very interesting name. How's it going? How's your guys' Friday? What's going on Friday? Do you guys have any recommendations of things I could watch without Nicole Kidman in them? Or maybe I'll just watch Game of Thrones again. No, then I'll be up all night. I'll be up all night. All night. Okay, well, I don't know what to do about this. So you can get a spray, right? Look, this one popped right out. Right? And then I put a little magnet on there, and you can see with these guys. So like I said, I've been repurposing my resin pieces that haven't worked from before. And there is actually a seahorse in here that didn't cooperate with me the first time. It's pretty though, right? So you put a little magnet on it and you put it on the fridge, and it's like whoosh, swimming on the fridge. I don't know why this one's not coming out, which is too bad because it's got a pendant in it. I feel like I'm just gonna keep gnawing at it till it comes out. Or I guess I could get a knife, or I could these are the handiest pair of pliers ever, let me tell you. Yeah, so, and then I started some half projects. Like in this one, there's a duck, one of Wolfgang's little toy rubber ducks in there. I'm gonna put blue on the bottom in a second, so you guys can, and then when it's finished, it'll be like the ducks floating on the blue ocean. I should actually put some white in there too, so it's like white caps or like ocean and sky kind of deal, but I don't know. What are you guys doing for Friday night? It's so weird that my son fell asleep. He must be tired. But I'll tell you guys what happened today. So it's like, I had a meeting today. I was up way too late. I was super tired. And I had like a notification on my Facebook for an event for this kid's birthday party, right? So I'd like made this plan with my buddy that I was gonna go downtown, I was gonna go to my appointment, and then I was gonna pick up my buddy, and then we're gonna quickly like go for an adventure, right? And then I'm gonna take my son to this birthday party. So it's like, I'm late for the appointment. I'm late to pick up my friend. I'm late to like do all these things. So we like jam it all in. We go for the tiniest little walk, right? Because I want to make it to the birthday party by 5. Get to the park. The birthday party is like next Friday. I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God. But like props to my buddy because I was like rolled up. I'm like, I'm late. And he's kind of like, I'm used to you being late. Yeah, I guess probably everybody's used to me being late by now. Are you guys late for things? Like, okay. All right. So as you can tell, when I'm pulling this mold off, it's got this crunchy sound. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but when it gets this crunchy sound and this weird feel to it, like it doesn't want to separate from the resin, that's how I know that this mold is pretty much dead. It's time to get rid of it. And you can see here, like, look. See how it kind of, see that? That's pieces of silicone stuck. Hey, Boomerang, how's it going? So this one will probably end up being like a my fridge magnet. If I have projects that like, you see that? See how the mold's kind of like, it's losing its detail, and it's also kind of got this like inflexible like feel to it. How's it going today, Boomerang? As opposed to this one, see how fresh this one looks, right? Ooh, and you can even tell, I don't know if you guys can tell, but can you hear the sound? Fresh sound, not so fresh sound, right? Hey, how's it going? So this one I'll still put a magnet on it. It'll be mine for me, I guess. Bummer. So I've kind of found like molds, I feel like maybe you can get 20 uses out of them. Yeah, Merry Christmas. Don't even, I better not be, I don't want it to be Christmas again. It's been hard to get used to Christmas. Thank you. Thank you. I try. I'm on like tiny little bits of sleep. So this is a new mold that I got recently, you guys. And so what I've been doing, yeah, rutabaga. I like rutabaga. That's the secret password. One of my girlfriends when we were kids. It was the secret password. Okay, so these are cool, right? So these tiny little crystals in them that I harvested my own self. It's hard to see. Can you kind of see there's a quartz crystal in there? Quartz crystal and a little bit of glitter. So I'll turn these into, they'll be earrings. Pretty nice, right? $5. $5 all day, $5. It's a lot of work just for $5, but they're pretty. It thrills me deep inside somewhere that I can make cool little things like this. So these two are the same size and one is not, but whatever. Maybe I'll make 2 earrings and a little like silver pendant. Okay, and then so like with these, this I'm gonna have to fix, but here's a butterfly that I made that, yeah, didn't end up with a, didn't end up with a piece on it. Like it didn't have a hoop piece on it, so I was trying to fit it into here. This might end up being like a for me because it's kind of awkward or whatever, but meh, sometimes you make things and sometimes it's cool and sometimes it's gruel, right? Oh, but there's a crystal quartz in this one. This is a nice one. I know we're just kind of showing off jewelry here, but I sell a lot of jewelry at the market, so it's kind of like I got to keep it up because when the kids come in, they're always looking to see like, oh, did you make something new? And this was a pain in the butt last night. See how the hook sank? I kept getting up in the middle of the night and trying to like reset this hook, but it's kind of like sank in there anyways. You see that? So I don't know. While it's still fresh, I might be able to dig it out and get like, dig it out on top here and get like another piece on it, but it does end up with that funny look. So the resin's kind of difficult sometimes because like you put like, what I do is I like get an eye hook. See here, I got an eye hook hanging from like a hoop, right? And then put the like hoop part in. And put the eye hook part in and try to like use the hoop on the side. It's a handy little trick, trust me. I've been doing this for a couple years. Those are one of the things that you want to know about. Okay, so those are just some small projects. I mean, basically the point is I've got like 2 big jugs or 3 big jugs. I don't know how many containers of things like here's a container of resin that I've made that doesn't have proper hooks or like has weird spots on it or is broken or and we don't want to like throw it all out. Think about how much work and effort all of this cost me, right? A lot. So try and repurpose what you can and put it into other things. But I find it to be really like, you gotta be, well for me anyways, you gotta be in the right mood. So yeah, I'm just happy when we went to the park today that Wolfgang wasn't totally like, Mama! He was a little upset at me that I missed the park, or the birthday party. But we haven't missed it yet, it's next week, it's not this week. Okay, so then, but what we were working on last night that I didn't, okay, see this puzzle? This puzzle is actually super sweet and it glows in the dark. So you can use puzzle glue. And a lot of people are probably like, why didn't you use puzzle glue? And like, you can, but I have resin. So the only thing with it is that something of this size, you had to brush it fairly quickly. And it did make like, I'm gonna probably put another coat on it because you can see, like I was doing it last night with Wolfgang and it doesn't really pick up on my phone, but there are spots where the resin's like not, it didn't go through each piece. So sure, we're going to, I'm going to paint it again. And I'm going to show you guys how it's done. So this is parchment paper that I've got underneath. And you want to make sure that your paper, you're covered on your paper. And you want to make sure that it's as flat as you possibly can. So that was the other thing with doing it with Wolfgang last night. Because otherwise little pieces of this is going to lift up, right? Let's see. Little pieces are going to lift up. And I don't know if you can see where my thumb is, but this one's kind of bumped up. This is just for us, and this is like something that I'm like, not selling these yet. Like if I'm going to sell a puzzle, I'm not sure about what the deal is with like selling someone else's puzzle or whatever, because like I didn't create this puzzle, so I don't know if there's rules about it. But I just want to have this in Wolfgang's room. So we're going to put another coat on it. And then I've got pieces of wood that I'm going to put at each edge. If you watched my live the other day, you saw me like sawing at this wood. But we'll do one more coat tonight. Yeah, I guess so. I guess so. I'm just trying to like spruce up my son's room. And my mom paid for this puzzle, and it glows in the dark. The shark's got like these weird like little figures on it. We made a video for you. I just haven't uploaded. Am I the 90s chick? That would be sweet. I do talk about the 90s a lot. I sure miss the 90s. Sure miss the 90s. Can't tell you enough. Back when I hadn't like ruined my life yet, you know. No, I didn't ruin my life, but sometimes I feel like that. Yeah, I am. But my child, I can't believe he fell asleep. He must be really zonked out. Or like, he's just tired of hanging out with me or whatever. Usually on Friday night, he's like awake, being like, Mom, 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 Mom. But he fell asleep, so it's all good. It's all good in the hood. What are you guys up to? Matt and Iskender, what's going on? Okay, what do we need here? We need your gloves. You need your mixer. This is just a small one. I always want to like zoom it in. Okay, 1, 2, 3. 100 milliliters. Yeah, let's start. Let's do that. Let's use it. Oh, really? Is that cool? It sounds kind of cool. I know I gotta start playing my guitar more. That's something I gotta do. Wolfgang wants me to teach him how to play some guitar, so we gotta start. You will see videos where we do that. We're good. We're good. Actually, I was just saying, I'm really surprised he's sleeping. Which is amazing. It's amazing. He never goes to sleep, especially not without me. Especially not without me. I'll always be like, okay, so I bought these today. This is not the paintbrush that I would recommend for this project, but it was the right price. The angled one, the angle one that I would like, it was like $5, and this was only $1.50. So, Jodie Foster, why? Do I look like Jodie Foster? She's all right. You know who's actually my favorite actress? Juliette Lewis is actually my favorite actress. Well, yeah, you guys watch Natural Born Killers, right? I'm a natural born killer. Right? And Starship Troopers. Sure like Starship Troopers. Okay, so because we're mixing small here, this is 30 on one side, 100 on another side. All right. Make sure that you mix your resin properly, because when you get to the end and you have too much of one jug, it's kind of sad, because then you're like, oh, I made all these projects and now I've only got the A left, right? I got too much A, not enough B. So usually I don't mix this so small, you guys, but I gotta get to bed so that I can get a good workout tomorrow. And I'm kind of embarrassed about, like, that I'm like the friend that's always late. Kind of. I thought summer was gonna be so much fun because of, like, sleeping in and just getting to do what I want or whatever. And it's kind of exhausting. It's kind of exhausting, so. But up next on Maddogmountainarts, we are going camping. So I'm pretty excited about that. My buddy wants to go camping with me. We ordered tents. We both ordered tents, so that's exciting. So pretty soon we'll be doing like a tent review. How have you been there, Tenreg? Speaking of, sorry, I didn't mean to be rude. And we're going to go to Tatlioko, and it's going to be, I hope it's going to be a lot of fun. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. There's a fossil creek there that I'm really excited to check out. And my friend's got like a drill. And it's just nice to go with someone, because otherwise it's just like me and Wolfgang in the middle of like nowhere in bear country, right? So, and that's probably not safe, because bears are scary. So scary. Okay, so because this is a smaller container, mix it up. We were actually doing this the other night, and I was doing it with Wolfgang, and he was like he was masked and he was gloved and he was spreading some of this resin for me, but he was watching TV at the same time. And then I noticed that he was just like stirring, and I was like, hey, let me look at your resin. And he'd like made it so bubbly. So just be careful when you're mixing it. Like, you can order those like mixer guns, and they're like zzz, zzz, zzz. But especially with like a wood makes bubbles. So slow and steady wins the race on the mixing here. All right, you guys. Slow and steady. Yeah, I couldn't believe it today. I can't believe that I totally like gapped on the birthday party. So I've also ordered some like automatic timers and an automatic cat feeder. So it'll be kind of interesting to, I like buying things and making videos of them. It's not like influencer unboxing, right? Oh, hey Kenneth, how's it going? Is that what it is? It's the 3rd today, isn't it? Thanks for reminding me. Thanks for reminding me, because I actually have some paperwork I have to do. Thanks for reminding me. Whenever I go to the market, the part that I suck at is like making invoices. That's what I got to do. Thank you for reminding me that. I said I was gonna go to bed tonight, but I guess I'm gonna stay up late and work on invoices. Oh. Okay. How's your day? What are you doing for the 4th of July? Okay. Okay, so you want to dip your brush in? I hope so. We're going down to the river tomorrow, I think, with a friend of mine. I have yet to I made some of the plans. I have half plans. I haven't told my one girlfriend that we're going, but I told my buddy that we're going, and I told Wolfgang that we're going, so. Okay, so the only thing with like this fat brush is like, you're gonna have to try to make sure all your strokes go the same way, and watch for like how it pools, right? Because we've already done this one time. There are some like bumps. Some of these spots have bumps. So you can try to go over it. I like I know you just seen me backstroke a bit here, but don't push it down. Like Wolfgang last night when he was doing this, he was like literally trying to murder the puzzle, and it just leaves funny. It leaves like this weird circular brush mark, and that's not what you want. You want straight, right? You want it as clear and less lines as you probably can get. So if you've got to pour it on a little thick and then like brush it down, do that. Just make sure that you go back and bring it all this way. It's always good to start from the top and come down, because then you can go like this. Okay? And so last night I thought that I would be able to like kind of goop it on and use the air gun. Now, if you have a super big air gun or a heat gun, I guess that might work. But I have a tiny little handheld heat gun, and I ran out of patience for that right away. So I would say just take the time to spread it on as best you can. You might want to change your light. If you had like a lamp, you could move your lamp around so you could see better where some of the holes are, or where some of the bubbles are on it. But again, I'm not too worried because this is a project for my son's room. But if you were gonna do this and you were gonna like gift it to someone or sell it to someone, you might want to take that extra time. Make sure that there's not bubbling up, especially where the pieces interlock. All right. Yeah, thanks for that. It's Wolfgang, his grandma gave him this puzzle. It's a glow-in-the-dark puzzle. And, I mean, you could use puzzle glue, but because I'm a resin artist and I have resin works pretty good, other than I've found that because the puzzle pieces are like cardboard paper, they do suck up a bit of the goop. And the first layer did harden kind of unevenly where there's spots that I don't like. So I'm going to try to do a second coat. I'm hoping that clears it up. And if it doesn't, well, whatever. I'm going to flip it over and I'm going to do the back side too. These pieces are a bit thick and it's a big puzzle and we need it to kind of stay together. So, and this will take overnight to dry. All right. So that's why I want to get it off the floor because it's kind of like right in my entrance way. So yeah. So other news, yeah, I'm pretty excited about our trip. I'm going to be trying to upload videos from an older trip. Like last year we went to Kelowna, and it's not so much rock videos. It's like, I tried to stop at, like different rest stops, or especially around the lakes. It's kind of hard. I mean, Wolf's a pretty good trooper, but sometimes he just doesn't want to, like, he's still little, right? So sometimes he doesn't want to hike as much, but coming out will be like videos of, like, I just uploaded a video of Kalamalka Lake. It's like that deep blue video, and we're just standing at the viewpoint. I did try to go to this, like, Kaluki Park or whatever, and it was, like, packed. It was super packed. Like everybody and their dog and their speedboat was there. And there was tons of poison ivy. So that was another like non-selling point. Like super busy and poison ivy. And look, there's my hair on there. Darn it. How am I going to get that off? And I mean, not that you don't want to like be friendly to everybody, but it was too packed. You really needed to go there with like a boat or something. There we go. There we go. And the poison ivy. I've never like ran into poison ivy, but I don't want to. But the parking lot was cool, like in the sense that like it was really big. There was lots of room. And the trail it looked like a nice trail. It's like that Vernon like rail trail or whatever, where you can bike from Vernon to Kelowna kind of thing. It's super long, I think it's for like extreme bikers. And so like it's a fairly wide path and there's lots of people on it. But covered with poison ivy. You definitely don't want to like step off the path there at all. So if you guys are in that area, you probably know. And if you're somebody that's just going there, like me, that's what I would say is be careful about that poison ivy, because I bet you that stuff stings. Yeah, so those old videos coming out just because I'm trying to clear out my phone. And we'll continue to do lives. So tomorrow morning, I was supposed to be doing a live. Philip, if you catch this live and you don't see me tomorrow morning, man, I really appreciate you trying to help me with my bike. But I just, like, I need my time in the morning for me to, like, do my workout and stuff. It's really, my mental health is not great lately. And I really, like, I don't know about you guys, but I gotta hit the gym to keep it like, I gotta hit the gym to keep it like level, or like, and I don't go to like the actual gym. I have like weights at home, but it just is so much. There's so much. So in my brain right now, I've got so much going on. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing or if I'm going the right way in my life, or like, you know what I mean? Like, it's driving me nuts. So I will try to, like, I have a friend that said he would come and help me with my bike. Like, my back tire is kind of sticking, and it's not like, I guess it's not like rocket science, right? But sometimes it's just nice to, like, especially if you're like have the ADHD like I do, it's nice to like body double, right? Look at, you guys see my cat? Do you guys think he wants in? Spuzz, you gotta wait a minute, man. I put some food out there for you, dude. He brought me a mouse this morning. Actually, I went outside and there was a nice little mouse sitting on the steps. Yeah, it's just like, without, like, I don't have a lot of friends right now at this point in my life, because I'm like just busy like working and being a mom. And I mean, I could make more time, but so I just heavily rely on like you guys. I love making YouTube videos for you guys, my cat, my son, and my exercise. And that's my life, pretty much. If I could just get some good sleep in there, we'd be rocking. So we will try to do the like bike thing. My friend that I'm going out with tomorrow might help me just to have the body doubling aspect of it, even though it was super nice of you, Philip, to ask. I just think I need that like me time. I think I'm going to need that me time tomorrow, because I made a decision today that I'm not really sure. I made a decision about my life that I'm not really sure is a good decision, and it's kind of driving me bonkers. Hey, yeah, I know the cat, hey. I'll let him in just a sec. Okay, so after you brush this whole thing, again, try to watch around the, you could almost like go over like each little piece where where it interlocks. You could almost like double brush each little spot. I'm coming, Spuzz. I'm coming. It's just as soon as I let him in, he's gonna get his cat hair on my project, isn't he? Yep, he is. All right. Okay, big long wipes. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Right. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. Woohoo! All right. Okay. It actually looks super cool. I'll have to get another pair of gloves. Make sure you have a box of gloves when you do stuff like this. Yeah, thank you. I know. I need to, if that's what makes me happy, that's what I need to do, right? Doesn't it look cool though after you brush it? Doesn't it like pop? Yeah, thanks. I always try to like, I try to be pretty fair, but it's really hard to like, you know, you can't make everybody happy all the time, right? You see my lights out there? Ooh, I got so many yard lights. Okay, stay off my puzzle, Spuzz. Stay off my puzzle. Okay. All right. So that's that. And then I will probably, I don't know. I might finish up these pieces tonight. I might not. Hey, how's it going? The other thing I've been doing lately is I like tidied up my bookshelf. Doesn't that look nice? It's all nice and clean. I took all the books off and I gave each one a wipe, which took a long time, but it was pretty cool. And I moved them around because I like had a bunch of like I had all my Anne Rice books. Hey, I know, but like don't get hair on my puzzle project, okay? Please say hi to the camera. Just talk to him like he's a human being, hey? He is a human being. Watch, he's gonna give me a hug. Oh, Spudgy. Best cat ever. Okay, I gave you some new food. Look, come on. Come on, look. Right? See, look. It's that like packet pouch stuff. He doesn't even see it. Sometimes I wonder if he's blind because he's got like the cross eyes. Look, Spuzz, look, look. Here. No? Maybe he just doesn't like it. Okay, yeah, I am going to pour one more, and then I've got these blues here that I'm going to use up. But I just wanted to show you guys that piece, because that's part of the steps, and when I do it again, we're going to flip it over, and then I'm going to put these strips on the bottom and the top. And thanks for watching a Maddogmountainarts video. So, I know, right? Look at him. He sits there and he thinks he gets snacks, but that's weird that he didn't like that. He doesn't like, sometimes it's funny the stuff that cats can smell, hey? He doesn't like this. Whiskas, the perfect portions. Oh, well. I know tonight would have been a good night to actually like, okay, stop, please, stop. I get highly overstimmed. Oh, I can't really handle, sometimes I can't really handle him like rubbing me all the time or whatever, right? Which is kind of weird because why would you have a pet if you can't handle him like rubbing against you, but just get like so much that just don't want to be. I'm gonna have to go. So anyways, it would have made sense for me tonight to do something that was like a little bit more like knowledgeable about rocks or whatever and stuff like that, but I'm just so tired, you guys. But thanks everybody for watching a Maddogmountainarts video, and thanks for being part of my memberships, and I'm really excited about camping. There won't be any lives probably for like all next week, so you will catch me probably tomorrow in the evening, and old videos coming out, so feel free to like comment on it. And you know, usually you can tell an older video because this is my new haircut, so my older videos it's gonna be like no bangs, okay? And we'll try to get Wolfgang back involved, but like both of our energy levels have just been kind of strange lately, so big thank you everybody for sticking with it. I'm gonna pour some like blue in here, but I'm gonna shut you off to do that just because I've got to get it done. Yeah, so it was good to see you, Kenneth. Did I ever tell you I used to have a really good friend named Chet, so it's cool to see. I like that. It reminds me about that. Thank you. I will. You guys too. Have a really good Friday. I'm going to finish watching that 9 Perfect Strangers. Ever since they started making shows where you like don't watch a movie anymore, I'm just up all the time. But anyways, tomorrow you can see the other resin that we've done, and we'll flip the puzzle over and I'll put the wood on, and then you can see the finished project. All right, see you guys later. Have a good, hey, Mikkel. I'm just going to get off here because I'm going to mix one more tiny little bit. And yeah, I was just saying, I should have opened up the floor for like more Q&A, or we should have talked about some rocks or something, but what I have been doing is I downloaded one of these, or I got one of these from Temu. And so I have been moving a bunch of my videos onto here. Super handy, because if you're a content creator, you can like take this with you all over the place, and then you can move some of your videos, because I have 40,000 videos. And it's craziness. It's craziness. All right. Have a good sleep. Thanks.